Buster. Come on. Good morning. Dog's trying to take the curtains down. Alright. Morning, Wayne. How are you, mate? So we have woke up way too fucking early today. I think it's about 5 o'clock in the morning now. Got an infection in my left arm, so I've just been sweating it out in bed. And I woke up at 3:50, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm getting up. You know when you can't just sit in bed, like you just got to get the fuck up and do something. So now we are scheduling, we are planning. Yeah, shit, man, shit. Just fucks you up, like literally just fucks you up for your day as well, because then by the time everybody else wakes up, you're already fucked and ready for bed again. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll be okay. But this is the cold, harsh reality of it, isn't it? You know, you look at social media, and people just show up as their best selves all the time. The reality is, we all get sick, we all get run down, we all get things going on in our lives deeper than what people on the outside can see. You know, you can walk down a high street and you can cross 15 people and you don't know their story. You don't have a clue what's going on in their life. And so, I think, you know, there was no debate this morning about coming here, continuing to do the live like we've been doing every morning. Because at the end of the day, even though I feel like shit, it's real life. It's real fucking life. I feel run down. I'm literally sat here now, dripping. Like, absolutely fucking dripping. Just literally fighting out an infection, so. But, there's still work to be done. We don't have problems. We just have more work to do. And so now we're just doing the fucking work. Water. Yeah, I'm on about 6 litres of water. Connor, just got an infection in my arm, mate. But it's literally, it's taken over my central nervous system, so just trying to flush it out. To be fair, guys, today's a hell of a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday I was a bit concerned because my body temperature was 39. Colin, I'm not entirely sure. foggy feeling. Yeah, literally. It's just a bit like, the whole world exists, but you're just kind of fucking floating through it, IV antibiotics. We're running some amoxicillin. And you know what, right? Let's use this as a fucking, incurable mindsets. Bruce Lee's one of my favorite. I've actually got Bruce Lee tattooed on my leg. He's one of my favorite fucking people. I grew up watching Bruce Lee. What was I about to say? The brain is not braining this morning. At this point, yeah, I feel like a dead man walking. Literally. What was I saying? Hello. Every time I see hey, I just try and respond, but we'll get there. Focal point. So, back to the origins. Still got to get shit done. So, it doesn't matter how I feel. I've still got things to do today. I've still got animals that need taking care of. I have still got work that needs taking care of. I have still, fucking hell. Shit. Yeah, so still got shit to do. There's still shit to do continuously, so we just have to fucking keep showing up. Keep showing up. I could beat you in an arm wrestle. Yeah, you probably could right now. You probably could. For second platform, subscribe for the voice healing journey. What did you do, Charlotte? Crimson Blade, no, infection, mate. I've got an infection in my left shoulder. It just, if we look here, this is all like, no, motherfucker. You see how this, everything turns and moves and everything joins on to the next bit. Fucking comes through. This is just, yeah, fucked. But yeah, like I say, yesterday was really bad. My body temperature was at 39. I was late. Bearing in mind it's like 35 degrees out here. I had to turn my air conditioning off. I had to lie in bed in sweatpants, a hoodie, wrapped in a fucking blanket. With a fucking sarong wrapped around me, 2 fucking quilts on. Just awful. What's up, brother? What are we talking about? Soul chats, let's go. What are we talking about? I'd say we're talking about the fact that everybody posts their best selves online, but in reality, shit happens to us all. Gotta brainwash their dirty minds on my platform. Hope you feel better, mate. Hey, we're being brainwashed anyway. It might as well be a positive one, yeah? Oh. Jordan, I've not seen anybody type like that since I was about 16 years old. Let's have a little gander. Oh, that's funny. Must be nice. I have to go to work every day. What do you think we're doing? What do you think we're doing right now? We're awake and we're working. It really doesn't matter if I'm sick or not sick. You still have to get shit done. That's the whole point. That is literally the whole point. You can't just stop when you're feeling a bit tired or you're feeling a bit sick. It's the same as a workout, you can't just go into the gym and just decide, I feel like that last set was enough. No, No, if that's not what's in your program and there's more to do the work. We don't finish when you're tired, you finish when you're done. And right now, I am trying to build multiple different things. And so the only way for me to keep building these multiple things is for me to keep showing up. So even if I feel like shit, we've still got to show up. I fucking feel like I've got brain rot. Are you from the UK originally? Yes. So if you're laying around, you ain't working. This shit ain't work. Are you just like a really angry, little, insecure human being? What the fuck are you talking about? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and I've just got out of bed, you sausage. And yet, we're still planning for the day. Migraines since I resolved the brain tumour, 9th year now. Medical staff seriously switches your mind. The world thins. Simplified. Let me finish that one. Easy to find. Do them like you love them. Yeah, exactly. It's just that maybe a loop that sucks the most. Switches your mind. Brain tumour, 9th year now. Medical stuff that gets serious switches your mind. Your world tends to find what you need ends up being easier to find. Do you know what, right, Scotty? I was literally thinking about this yesterday. I was sat outside. Yeah, okay, well, that's really, 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 really good for you. I'm really glad that you hate your life so much that you have to go on YouTube and preach how strong you are. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I was sat there, Scotty, and I was literally, mate, I was looking out, and I was looking around the area, and I was just sat with my neighbour, and we were just drinking some tea, and the dogs came and sat, and the sun was going down, and I could just see out of the rice fields. And for the first time in a long time, my whole brain slowed down. And I was like, shit. We are forever, perpetually in a state of moving forward. Yeah? We have been conditioned to believe that enough is never enough. And yet, what do I fundamentally actually want out of life? It's perfect. Like, it's pretty fucking perfect. It is pretty fucking perfect. I run an online business and I spend the majority of my time working with incredible fucking people from all around the world, having the deepest, darkest depths of conversation from humanity. And yeah, I think, you know, just, we're getting way too fucking deep and philosophical this morning. It's funny with YouTube, always the same for everyone on the planet. Yeah, bro, we're only going one way, mate. We are only going one way. Nonsense literally disappears because you don't have the choice but to figure perspective. Perspective is everything. When people ask me what I do, I would usually give it some big fancy fucking label, but there's nothing fancy about it at all. It's quite literally changing people's perspective on their existence. Like, we come here, we are put onto this world. None of us asked to be born, you know, like, we didn't ask to be brought into this world, but we were. Everybody thinks that they've got the answer. Everybody looks at everybody else, still fucking looking around, still thinking, you know, oh, that person looks like they've got it sorted. Maybe I'd feel better if I lived a life a little bit more like them. No, they're still just fucking figuring it out as well. Everybody just fucking, yeah, it's mad. This is why I love Hinduism. For me, Hinduism, you are me, I am you, we are tree. Everything is all fucking interconnected. We are no more important than the fucking birds, the bees, the trees, the dogs, the cats. We're no more important. We just have this ridiculous consciousness that makes us believe that we are. Keeper of bees, I would go to therapy if I were you. If this is how you'll spend your free time, if you work so hard and you actually spend your free time being angry on the internet, I would, maybe we should work together. Let's change your perspective. Lack of self-introspection. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Literally, yeah. I was being sick gave me the opportunity most men don't give themselves time to think. Real thoughts, being alone in a room. Okay, let's talk about that. So, I quite literally spent 28 days from the beginning of January to the end of January just completely fucking locked in. So one of my biggest things has always been sugar, and I was like, okay, we need to take a step back from this. And dating as well, not every time, it's easy nowadays to just use distraction. So you can have this negative loop going on in your brain, you can have negative spirals of thinking, you can have all these things going on, and it's easy to avoid by putting some music in, by reading a book, by opening the laptop, by going on your phone, scrolling, all of these things, and forcing yourself to just stop and think, why am I feeling this way? Why are these thoughts coming in right now? What is this that I need to understand? Will change your life so much fucking faster than any of the fucking instant distractions. I used to think 30-year-olds had their shit all together until I turned 30 and looked at my piss. But honestly, I was thinking about this the other day, because one of my friends over here, he's got 2 kids, and I just look at him like a mate that I grew up with, And I was like, we were talking about like what we used to do as kids, and he was talking about this like safe feeling, about like just weekend TV, for example, cartoons and John Wayne, Black Beauty, like some of the TV shows that used to be on a weekend, or when you were off school and you had something to watch and you knew what shows were going to be on in the morning. And it's like, it's mad that those memories come with a level of comfort where you weren't in survival mode. You could just chill out and watch TV in the morning because your parent, or whoever you grew up around, they had all the serious adult stuff taken care of so that you could just watch TV. And then you actually get to be an adult and you actually get to that age and you're like, fuck, we have to now do this for the next generation. We have to create this safety blanket and this level of, and it really makes you respect. Like my mum passed away. When did she die? 2 years ago now. She was my best friend. She raised me single-handedly. She was a fucking incredible woman. This is her here. I literally, she sits in front of my desk. Reminds me why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I look back now and I'm like, fuck me, that's probably one of the hardest working people. She used to work 3 jobs just to put fucking food on the table and keep a roof over their head. And nowadays everyone's afraid of getting their fucking hands dirty. Let's have a look. Sweetheart, it's more important. Yep, okay. Most of us just act out like old bees here. Absolutely. But great for the algorithm, so she can keep typing, he can keep typing, whatever. Remember the day you're born, what do you think? I like questions like that. If you're blind from the day that you were born, what do you think you dream about? It's a good question. I don't think I've got the capacity for it this morning. I'm a bit sick, so I'm just kind of puffing over these. I'm kind of retired and completely satisfied. I don't think you're satisfied. You sat on YouTube live trolling. That doesn't scream satisfied to me. That screams lonely. Still don't know what I'm doing, what I want in life. Anyone looking at my life would think I've got my shit together. YouTube songs, I'm looking for sums up my life. Hug giver. Have you ever done your Vedic astrology? I would run that. I don't take advice from people who draw on themselves. They remind me of school children. But yet, here you are feeling the need to type that out. Thank you for your input. Why these fools have to be negative and project it on people who are trying to help. Oh, that's just the world, bro. That is literally just the world that we live in. I did 30 episodes in national TV. I did Married at First Sight UK. And the one thing that you learn, mate, is there are some fucking weird people in the world. Look, we're all a bit weird. I'm a bit weird. Fucking most of the people I know, they've got their own quirks and their own independent characters going on, but opens up a whole new level when you go on the internet. Like, how long have you lived in your mum's basement picking Dorito dust out of your belly button for you to have an opinion on existence like you do? You know? Like, the fuck? Crazy. And every perspective is worthy of understanding. I agree. God uses all types, mate. Doesn't matter what he looks like. Some church Christian finger pointing. Yeah, man. How many fights have you had in your life? Sanctioned or unsanctioned? Consciousness is billions of different perspectives. Yes. Cenk, do you believe in collective consciousness? Andrews, being able to say shit like what? I've not got your question, mate. Where is your question? No, I can't find you, mate. Type it again. Type it again. Took some work. Just take some work, mate. Yeah, just take some work, definitely. Especially at my fucking old arse age as well. At 30, how old am I? 35, turned 36 this month. Oh, can you hear the gecko outside? Beautiful. Tilly, good morning. Miss 90s nostalgia. Yeah. Appreciate it, Stefan. TM87, hello. What are we up to here? Just talking shit on the internet, John. No, I wouldn't have a clue how to go about it. Okay, hug giver. We can't do private messages on here, but if you use the same handle on here for Instagram and just send me a message, I'll run it over. Subscriber from me, 479. I appreciate you. Let's go. Have you ever been a violent person? No, not unnecessarily. Anyway, I was in the army straight from school, so we went from army into close protection. Then we took a weird turn into sales, and then yeah, I've done martial arts my entire life, but it's not about violence, mate. It's nothing to do with violence. It's not about being the hardest man in the room. There's just something I find extremely therapeutic with martial arts. Like, especially with MMA, there's so much going on that you have to be so fucking present, you know? If you're all, this okay. If you are always fighting, why have you got no cauliflower ears? Let me tell you this, okay? I remember a lad coming into jiu-jitsu for a trial class, and he got both of his ears cauliflowered on his very, very, very first day. and he's never had a fight in his life. Cauliflower ear just means you couldn't get out of the fucking headlock fast enough, or you can't move your head fucking fast enough. Interesting looking fella. Yeah, we'll go with interesting. That's off out there. Keep going. Gotta stay humble, mate. John, the fact that you believe what you watch on reality TV is mind-blowing. But I miss it. Yeah, me too. When it comes to collective consciousness, life, maths, Aussie. I spent second day working. C&E department, 14-hour shifts. Night shift tomorrow. I give my all to caring for others. I used to think that's why I was put on this earth. What do you mean you used to think? I don't know, ever, mate. Sanctioned, unsanctioned, street fights, whatever. Count them all up. Probably had no more than 10. I'd say sanctioned, we're on about 24, 25. It depends if jiu-jitsu tournaments count. Jiu-jitsu tournaments, I mean, I did 10 in 10 months 2 years ago. When my mum was sick, when my mum had cancer, I locked into jiu-jitsu hard. It was literally the thing that kept me sane during all of it. So I just signed up for every tournament that I could in the areas. So plus on top of that, I don't know, mate, probably like 40, 50. Diva Fever got trauma. Who hasn't got trauma in the 21st century? Don't know how I got here. Was looking at powder coating. Mate, to be honest with you, sometimes I don't know how I get here. This is me just trying to stick to the fucking structure. Trauma is character building. Yeah, absolutely. Are you a felon? Categorically not, no. Trauma's a funny one. Do you know, I was sat having dinner the other day, and there was this guy next to me, and he was definitely on a date. And I don't know whether it was a first date or a second date. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but Jesus Christ, he was sat there with his legs crossed, and he must have said the word trauma like fucking 30 times in a conversation with this girl, and this girl didn't know what to fucking do with herself. She was just sat there listening, but I don't know, is this really what you want to be talking about? And he's like, yeah, and my old boss just said that, you know, sometimes I just go home and I just absorb everybody's trauma, and then I will sit there and I will overthink other people's trauma to the point where I will not even go to sleep. And I'm like, I hope to fucking God you're not trying to impress this person. It's become an identity. Trauma has literally become an identity now. Like, we've all got fucking trauma. Everybody's got fucking trauma. Life is a series of fucking traumas. Why am I 28 and still a loser no matter what I do? Also, how do I know my mental health is past the point of self-help and I want better? Okay. I mean, look, being a loser is a matter of perspective. Do you feel like you're losing in life, or is that somebody else's opinion of you? Is that a controlled narrative that's been fed to you while you have been growing up? Like, at the end of the day, if you're putting food on the table for your daughter, you're taking care of yourself, you're working out, exercising, drinking the fucking water, eating the food. This is what I say. Same with you, hug giver, you know? If you're not taking care of yourself, how can you take care of other people? I find, to be honest with you, most nurses that I've ever met are actually really bad at taking care of themselves. And this is what blows my mind. If you look at like the World Health Organization, most of the people in the World Health Organization are fucking obese. I'm not taking advice from you if you're fucking obese. It's like fucking asking a fat personal trainer to sort yourself out. It's not gonna work, is it? Keep to myself a lot. Energy is more important on a lot of us. So I take care of my mental health. I honestly could not agree more. I spend 90% of my time alone. I used to always be out. I used to be out on a weekend. I used to be out after work. I used to, social situations, social gatherings. And sometimes I ask myself, like, fucking hell, are you okay? Like everyone around you seems to be okay going out partying, going out this, that, and the other, but I'd rather be at home with my dog. Like I've not drank alcohol in 2 years, not done drugs in a very long time either. Yeah, just protecting my peace. I said this on the last one, I'm not looking for happiness. Happiness is always going to come and go, and it's always going to be fleeting. The same as sadness, the same as anger, the same of all of these feelings. If you can find peace, so that no matter if you're angry or sad, you just find peace in that. In the sad times that the good times will come, and in the good times that the bad times will come. So don't get attached to the outcome of either one of those emotions. Cenk, carnivore diet is all you need. Yes, I agree and disagree. I think carnivore can be a really good way to reset the body. A really, really good way to reset the body. But I think if you're training seriously and you're taking your training seriously, then integrating some carbohydrates just around your meal times is a really good idea, especially just potatoes. What steroids should I abuse to be like you, sir? The fact that you think that this is if you are that out of shape that you look at a man like me and think steroids, that's a mirror reflection problem. Chicken, Virginia. 4 years, yes, peace and love yourself. I'm happy being at home with the kids and missus as well, bro. Sometimes go out, have a game of snooker. Fucking I've not played snooker in ages. Purple Phoenix, hello. The amount of fucking spam coming in. 5 Nights at Freddy's, Madison Elementary, Lego. The fuck is all this? Bizarre. I mean, I'm still waiting for the fucking, still pitch black outside. Pitch black. Take care, mate. Look after yourself. Mayor Inspire, hello. Pool's too easy. Yeah, when we were younger, we used to go and play snooker. That's what we used to do on a weekend. We used to love going up to Chalker's snooker club and playing up there. But it's been a little minute. It's not gonna work. So right now, oh shit, this shoulder is actually fucked. I reckon I've got 2 or 3 days and we should be back on track. What's your workout split throughout the week? This changes So right now I'm doing day on, day off, and every time I train, I do full body. So I will take care, my love, take care. I will train predominantly mace, garter, kettlebell, calisthenics, sandbags. So I stepped away from machine. I won't use machines in the gym. So right now I run two protocols, the Raptor and the Ox. So we run A and B. The Raptor is more about dynamics, like it's more about strength and conditioning, increasing speed. So we'll start off with box jumps, get the plyometrics in there, some explosive movement, get the fast twitch fibers running. After we've done that, we'll move into Zercher squats. So again, full body exercise. Great for your back as well. For back development, Zercher squats, incredible. And then I'll run into like a calisthenics cluster set. So we'll do like 15 minutes of 3 pull-ups, 3 dips with 20 kilos. But every 15 seconds you go again. So 3 pull-ups, 3 dips, wait 15 seconds, go again, and run that for as long as you can. See how far you can get. I enjoy anything that stays a bit more fucking fun. I can't do the conventional bicep curling, tricep push down. I just don't train any of that. Like, I just don't train any of that stuff anymore. Like, fucking with a sandbag. Like, if you can pick up a 70 kilo sandbag, you can get it from the floor to your shoulder. You can handle a 70 kilo fucking person who's trying to take you to the floor. You're in prison. How would I be sat on my phone in prison? I mean, not unheard of, agreeably. No. We are in Indonesia, not in prison. Oh. Yes, indeed. This is climber, cardio. Yeah, cardio is important for your health and for your fucking life, yeah. Yes, we are in Bali. And yes, I live here. Been in Bali for 2 years. What we on here? Difference between protein powder, whey protein, and regular. At which point do you switch between the two? I don't use whey anymore because whey fucks with my stomach, so I only use ISO now. Which is still technically whey, but it just comes with less of the shit. My God, this is way too early. What do you do for work? Multiple things. Primarily work in ancestral training methodologies. So I take men and women who really fucking hate exercise and I give them a way to enjoy exercise. Let's look at it that way. And then we do strength and conditioning for MMA athletes. Oh shit. Hang on. I'm gonna try and lie a little bit so I can rest the fucking arm. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. I need to do some cardio training when I used to bodybuild. Never done cardio. I was walking about 18 stone out of breath. Cardio is important, mate. Cardio is probably one of the fucking most important things for you. And you don't, even just getting like a light kettlebell and doing kettlebell throws can also be great cardio. It doesn't have to be running. It doesn't have to be treadmill or bike or anything like that. Just steady state cardio, going out for a walk will do the job. Okay, it's only 5:30. I've been up way too long already. I don't know what the fuck you do at this time in the morning. In fact, I'm going to go to the beach for sunrise this morning. That's definitely what we're going to do. Yeah, that's it. Circuit training, bro. Circuit training is the one. Just jump in between things. This isn't working. Oh. Sleep, bro. No, I can't go back to sleep. No, I've already been to sleep. I woke up. Hitting the bag, boxing and MMA or a whole body workout. Yes. This I agree with. There's no better cardio, especially like when you're light sparring. If you're like regularly like light sparring or regularly training, you got your gloves on, hitting a bag, it just keeps it more interesting. Like you're sweating your back out, but you're having fun. You're not thinking about exercising, you're not thinking about fitness, you're just thinking about what you're doing in front of you. And before you know it, it's done. Have you ever tried the German volume training? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do German volume training all the time. But again, like you can run that with calisthenics. I love your tattoos. Thank you. We are absolutely bloody covered, aren't we? Oh. I'm hoping that today is the day that we can sweat this fucking infection out. Get rid of it. You in prison? No, far from prison, mate. No, we're in Bali. Freestanding punch kick by 6'1". Yeah, lock into that, mate. Lock into that. Just get even 5 3-minute rounds every day or every other day. Just get your gloves on. Just lay into it. Practice your form. Practice your technique. So. I want to. Yeah, though, fucking hell, mate. Hitting a bag for 2 hours, my shoulders would be fried more than anything. I probably used to be able to do that, yeah, but now, fuck me. I'm the hardest man alive for 90 seconds. Freestanding speedball as well. Respect. Yeah, I do you the world of good, mate. Absolute world of good. Bum, bum, bum. What are you going for? In where, buddy? Is this another "Are you in prison?" question? Do the "Are you in prison?" questions come from the tattoos, or do they come from the white background in the undecorated bedroom? Right, where do they come from? Oh, I know what we could do. First off, let's make a fucking coffee, because we need fucking coffee. You know, there's all this fucking thing around, oh, don't drink coffee for the first 90 minutes of your day. Because, fuck off. If I want to wake up and have a coffee first thing in the morning, I'm waking up and having a coffee first thing in the morning. There's all these bloody rules and regulations on health protocols now, and I can't fucking keep up with it. Put it down in a minute. What are you saying? Tattoos and white back. Yeah, nah, bro, we're not inside. Something. Nah, we're just in Bali, bro. We're in Bali. I live a very simple life out here, mate. No fucking fancy villas. I literally live in a nice little place. The sun's gonna come up. When the sun comes up, of course, the sun's gonna come in. I feel fucked. I'm so fucking tired. When the sunrise happens, we'll go outside and I'll show you why I live. It's fucking stunning. I'll use 8. I'll bus 8. Will you come to Copenhagen? I'd fucking love to, mate. Yeah. Have you tried the Mike Tyson squats where he uses playing cards? No, I have not. Coffee and a bifter? Yes, please. Lost you for a second. This is my, this is what I'm on about when I say I live a simple life. This is my kettle. I prefer using this than I do using this. And so my bathroom and everything is outside. That's fucked on. That's fucked off. Kiara using the fucking coffee as a stand. Basically put 10 playing cards out in front of you, straight line, pick up 1 card, put it down, keep going till the end of the 100 squats. That's it. Just keep shit interesting. I've not trained now in like 3 fucking days, so I'm getting a bit, holding a bit of water. This is annoying. This is a bad thing about getting old. Like this shit just won't go away. And we've got a fucking hernia. Right. Push that shit back in. Pops back out. Didn't know it was changeable, kid. So this is barley coffee. If you do not let it settle, you will fucking know about it. Oof. Hello, Finland. Why is that message restricted? It literally just said Finland. Strange behaviour. Sit outside. Bloody lovely. You're a bit. Pull these bloody pants up a bit. Okie dokie. Tell you one thing I will always love is coffee and a cigarette in the morning. Free man, horrible. Martin, that's the goal, bro. That's the goal. You know, things could definitely be better, but things can always be fucking better. Things can always be better. I just realised that I don't need most of the fucking modern world things anymore. Like, I don't have a necessity for those things. I just want a fucking simple life. I just want a simple life. I fucking love the fact that you're still here. Alright, right now, I am in front of my house, talking to you. Probably Keith, probably. Who's suffering, doggy? Who's suffering? Hello, Bonnie. And what do tattoos have to do with suffering, apart from obviously the process of getting the tattoo done in the first place? Misdemeanor, I would say. A lot of people don't really have their own understanding anyway. A lot of people's thoughts come from other people's thoughts and a lot of social conditioning. Oof, it's been a long time since I've been called little, Taylor. Looks like you're suffering. If this is what suffering looks like to you, oh, don't worry, we've got somebody here who dislikes somebody they don't know so much they've been sat in the stream for about an hour. That's funny. That's humor at its finest. Hey, I don't like this guy, but I'm gonna sit here and spend an hour of my perfect life watching him. Thank you. Hello. Yeah, bro, this is tranquility. Can you hear the birds? Ah, bro, the fucking Martin, I wish you could see it with your own eyes, mate. The sun is literally just coming up over here. Do you know what? Keeper of bees, I want you to stick around until the sun comes up and we'll have a look at suffering, yeah? How do you feel about meditation? I meditate every single day. Every single day. We're in Bali in Indonesia. I'm not going to put a shirt on in 35 degrees. Absolutely not. Good. Good. Well, keep coming in and out. Are you sober? Yeah, I've been sober for 2 years. Hey, Winksy. Hey, boy. Hey. Oh, bloody lovely. How long have you been in Bali? 2 years now. 2 years. Defo on TRT. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Been on TRT for about 10 years. There is no secret with that. I think there's a lot of people who hide that fact. They shouldn't hide that fact because it's dangerous trying to pretend to people that you can be a certain way just completely naturally, and it's not obtainable. I blast and cruise, mate, so I go between 150 milligrams to 250 milligrams. So all year round I'll run 150, but then I'll run 250 for 12 weeks. Good morning. It's my spirit animal. Nice. When you're 65, how are those tattoos going to look? We'll find out when I'm 65, maybe, if we get that far. Doctor, it was back in the UK, but out here there's no need for a doctor, and because I've been doing it so long, I literally just run it myself and then get independent blood work done. mammon over. Exactly that. Oh. Wow. All the best. Easy, bro. Positives and negatives. It completely depends. Running TRT and running a full-blown course are two very, very different things. Very, very different things. So, we're getting eaten alive out here. Let's take this back inside. Oh, it's going to be a fucking rough day today. It's going to be a rough, rough day. Okay. Pros and cons. So, that completely depends, firstly, on what you're getting and who you're getting it from. From Yorkshire. I spent 7 years living in Yorkshire. So, yeah, it completely depends what you're getting and who you're getting it from. If you're getting something prescribed from your doctor, then there is no negative. If you're just running some bathtub shit that your friends suggested to you at the gym, there can be a lot of potential negatives. One of the biggest potential negatives is overdosing. So you think that you're running 150 milligrams of TRT, so you're running, let's say, sustanin, 150 mg, but in actual fact, you've been running it at fucking 300 because it's overdosed, and then that's just gonna fuck everything up. Everything up. Perfect combo to make it to 65. Sounds pretty sweet, doesn't it? To be honest with you, the way the world's going at the minute, I don't know if anyone's going to make it to fucking 65 unless you're already there. I really don't know how to feel about everything that's going on in the world. I always know that there's a bigger agenda. I always am well aware that there's more than what meets the fucking eye. Uniquely human. Anyone can grow muscles. Animals can do it. Cure a disease. Write a mind-blowing novel. Do something uniquely human. Which one of these things have you completed? I mean, I agree with you, J Maiden. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. I think there is something incredible about this human experience. I will gladly keep to no steroids. I thought you were a woman. Are you a man? Ah. I was like, surely that's a woman. Only a woman is like, you know, that on the internet in a stream. My bad. Why do you take steads? I do not take steads. Okay, let's have an education. We run TRT because we fucked up our natural testosterone production. Zeus said hi, sir, may I ask a second question? Bro, you can ask as many questions as you want. Fire away. Fire away. We are literally, all we're doing is waiting for the sun to come up. Once the sun comes up, I go start my day. That's it. Actually, storage brother, love from Australia. Easy Simon. Oliver, not a clue, mate. You'd have to go in and tell me. Let's get rid of that. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? I believe Jesus was a person at some point, but I feel like the story has been completely twisted and misconstrued along our timeline. Is real and respiration depression is scary. At 30 seconds before my lights went out, the text. Please. Know what you're talking. Know what you're taking. Only takes one beer with it to result. Real respiration depression is scary. Michael, I'm slightly lost on that, mate. Slightly lost on that. Would I prefer clear skin again? It's a good question, and I'd be lying if I didn't ask myself the question, because I have done. No, I wouldn't know, because it's almost like, when people say, how are you ever going to get a job? It's like, I literally did 30 episodes of national TV with drawings all over my face, and they approached me to do it. If anything, I would say success came after the facial tattoos, not before. So it is what it is. Do you believe he is the way and the truth and the light? No. I follow a more Hindu way of life, not Christian. I know a guy that was beaten up because he looked really tough, but he was a harmless guy. You don't want to fight you. Do people want to fight you because you look like a fighter? No, I don't ever experience that, mate. I think it's your demeanour. I think it's what you bring into the world. So some deca steroids I was on, and I drank one beer with the steroids, and I went into respiration depression. Oh shit, that's not good. Yeah, because it increased risk of it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely not a good idea. I mean, I don't drink. I haven't drank in 2.5 years. And plus, running something like Sus and Deca is extremely taxing on your fucking body, extremely taxing. Like, I run 150 milligrams of test, which puts my testosterone levels at this. It doesn't increase me, it's not super physiological, it just gives me the same amount of testosterone as when I was 25 years old. It just keeps my levels, boom. The only negative sides of steroids was that I got acne. That's the only negative visible side. But that usually comes down to run time of year. Yeah, fair, bro. Fair. So acne usually comes down to running it with a shit diet, Martin, if I'm honest. Like, it does. How old are you, and do you have kids? I'm 35, turning 36 this month, and no, I don't have any children. I used to think that all I wanted in this world was a family. Now, the state of the world, I'm not even certain that I fucking want kids anymore. Any situation, what do you do to make yourself smile? Baseline resilience. When it comes to life's always going to be difficult. Like, it's always going to be difficult. It's not meant to be easy. Like, it's really not. And so when you can find peace in your everyday, when you understand breath, when you understand presence, when you understand perspective, and you can find a way to return to baseline very fast, then even the most negative of negative situations, you can return to yourself. You can return to a level consciousness where you have to remember that everything that's happening. Okay, let's say, for example, when my mum passed away, when my mum died, that was probably the hardest time of my life. But I recovered from that quite quickly. And I recovered from it quite simply with, it doesn't matter what happens in this world, we could all fucking go now, but the waves down at the ocean, they're still gonna crash. The wind is still gonna blow. The leaves are still gonna fall off the trees. We all think that we're super important, and we're not. We're just not. And I mean that in a, you can take that in a negative light. I don't see that as a negative. I see that as a positive. Like, pipe the fuck down. We're not that important. This whole thing that we take so fucking seriously, like, it's just intended to be a game. And we're all running around thinking, I'm doing better than this person, and I need to agree, and I need to do this, and I need to achieve this by this age, and I got to do this, and I got to do that, blah 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 blah. It's like, calm down, man. We're all gonna fucking die. We're all heading in the same direction. If I died at 25 and you died at 75, who won? Nobody fucking won. We both ended up in the same place. Like, we both ended up in the same place. There is no winner in this game of life. So it's just about taking everything in its stride and just taking it a little bit less seriously. The one thing I do not fear in this life is death. I do not fear death, not at all. Categorically fucking not. Yeah, I missed that one. Both of you, when you lived a life. Let me just scroll back a second, guys. Fucking mosquito, get out of the way. Loads of water. Yeah, water is the same. Water is super important. Guys and girls, whoever's in here, whatever you're doing in your life, I don't give a shit whether you go to the gym. I don't give a fuck whether you work out on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. I don't give a shit how your diet is. But one thing I will say that will change your life is 4 liters of water every fucking day. Like, your body needs to flush its system out. And the only way to do that, people think you lose fat when you go for a shit. You don't. You lose fat in water. So you lose it in sweat and you lose it in your urine. Hey. Linksy. No. Buster, no. Hey. Buster, away. Hey. Okay? 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 Calm? Calm? Okay? Hey. No fighting. Hey. You're gonna fight, you go out. Huh? We'll have no fighting. Listening? Hey? 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 What are you doing? Go lie down. Go lie down. Hey, come on. Dogs. Okay, no idea what we were saying. I agree. Way too much trouble for me, fam. Okay. Body does need a rest period from then. Let's body recover. In between core, my personal opinion, which is too much. That's why I only now will ever run test. I will only ever run test. So I'll run test and anthe, or I'll run sustenance. With test and anthe, I can keep my bloods a lot more stable. So I can do 0.3 mil twice a week, which gives me 150 milligrams. And then I can run that for half a year. And then if I want to blast it for half a year, then I can blast it at 250. Looks like everyone is chasing someone and I'm stuck back relaxing with the joint. Peaceful life, Martin. Peaceful life. Can't live fearing death. Ben, completely fucking agree, mate. You cannot. You really cannot. Very bad place. Please, you said the world today is a very bad place. Please elaborate. There's something going on. There's just something going on right now. Look at all the fucking wars. You know, the doomsday clock is like 86 seconds or 83 seconds to midnight. It's the closest that we've ever been to total fucking obliteration of the world since we have been documenting the fucking world. It's like fucking what's happening? What's the agenda? I don't think like what is happening, but like what's the agenda behind it? So these dogs don't seem joking. Nah, they're just fucking just doing their shit. Yeah, literally, mate. Well, I've got my dog and my neighbour's dog, so my neighbour's gone away to Vietnam. My neighbour's in Vietnam for 3 weeks, and I've got her dog in here, who's a male, and then I've got my dog here as well. So they're just having a bit of fucking dick swinging competition. That's the problem. Thailand, now Bali. We live in the safest time of human history. That's the problem. That's the illusion. The illusion is that right there, that we live in the safest time of human history. I think we live in the most manipulated time of human fucking history. I think there's more fucking control over populations than there has ever been. And it comes in the form of allowing you to believe that you're free. And you're not. Depopulation and total control. Yes, sir. I want to see you as a side villain character in action movies, hopefully. Are you in jail? No. I'm lit, just agreeing to random things. Get it in, Scott. Just get it in. Where are you from in the UK? Manchester, bro. I still believe COVID was deliberate for the world population was out of control and not enough resources. I think there was multiple agendas there. Like, I reckon there was multiple agendas with that. Not Christ conscious. The shift has begun. Not everyone is awake. And the problem with not everyone not being awake, Shannon, is the fact that it's really fucking difficult. Do you ever get frustrated, right, when you're trying to wake somebody up that's pretending to be asleep? That is the hardest fucking thing to achieve. You know, especially the people you care about. You just want to fucking shake them and be like, open your eyes. Look around you. Look what is actually going on in the fucking world. But it's super hard to get them aware of what's going on, because they don't want to hear it. We all hear post-trauma, ring illusions and thoughts. That's one thing, but what I said is a fact, whether you agree with it or not. I don't actually know what you said. Let me click on your name. Does that show me all your comments? No, only one. What did you actually say? ICAR 77. We live in the safest time of human history. All right, yeah. No, disagree. Disagree. The world is going to hell. Yeah, it's fucked. When is your next stream? It all depends what time I wake up. I get this shit done usually in the morning when I'm working. I think this is the longest one that we've ever done, just because I feel like shit. But yeah, we usually do like 5:30 in the morning till sunrise. People don't like being berated. Yeah. How old are you? 35. You remember it was the Romans that started entertainment to keep us focused on something and not focused on those elite families are up to. Yeah. Focus on your own personal journey. Not everyone feels the calling. What music? Glorious King Drummer, you fucking crazy. What music do you like? Fucking all sorts, mate. All sorts. AC/DC. Yeah, we do love AC/DC. Best workout equipment: a pull-up bar, some dip bars, and some fucking rings. Absolutely. That's going to be your best workout equipment. If you can get some parallettes, some pull-up bars, and some dip bars, you're laughing. Okay, finally, the sun's coming up. Let's go the fuck outside. Come with me, and you'll see. Hey, Wendy. The truth is slowly coming to light. Once it does, there's going to be a lot of people. What are we saying there? Wish they did listen. Yeah, but that was the same thing with COVID as well. Like, everybody, you know, fucking... it's 5:15 p.m. No, sir. It's 6:20 a.m. where I am in the world. Fuck, it got that quick. Yeah, it does, man. It literally boom, happens. Right, what we on? Religious. Human-made delusion. See, my belief system on that. See, good morning. My belief system on that. Heaven and hell is all in your mind. I think, you know, the description of the devil is things like temptation. It's all things within your own consciousness. What did you have for breakfast? Oh, we haven't had fucking breakfast yet. I won't eat till about 11. Never have breakfast. That's another lie that we were sold by corporations and cereal companies, that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. No, it's not. No, it's really not. If anything, filling your body with sugar and carbohydrates first thing in the morning is probably the worst thing for you. Talk about 5 minutes ago. I know, mate. Yeah, literally. This is where I like to sit in the morning when the sun comes up. Just fucking rice terraces for fucking miles. So all this here, all that is all rice. That is literally rice. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Can't tell a cruise, I'm not gonna do that. And my beliefs are positive, brother. Yeah, I just think, you know, people are spending what short time we have on this earth worried about an afterlife, and it's like, how about we just focus on the fucking life that we've got? What's for lunch? 320 grams of beef, some cheese, and whacking it in a wrap. Oh, we've got Buster dog. Buster's come out to see us. Hey, Buster. Hey, Buster. Buster's a bit blind. Oh, what are we saying? What? Do we what? What we're saying? Okay. Well, we have completed the sunrise. Are you an actor? No. No, sir. When was your last tattoo? My last tattoo was on my back. Where you at, dog? We are in Bali. We're in Indonesia. You can literally see for fucking miles. Yeah, it's stunning. It really is fucking stunning. Okay, I'm gonna focus on my life. Being a good human, being a good man, a good husband, a good son. That's enough for me. Islam, yes. But how are the women out there? I think it's a pretty small-minded question, mate. I'm not going to entertain that type of question. No, Manchester. Onyx Quartz, wonderful job. You know, I've got 2 neighbours here that will be asleep, and if they weren't, I would absolutely fucking love to go and get the handpan, because sitting and playing the handpan at sunrise and sunset, there's something fucking beautiful about that. Something beautiful. Always weird, always wonderful. I think we're definitely gonna get a fucking haircut today. What are we on? 129. Okay, guys, when this hits 130, I am done. I am done. I'm gonna have a shower. I'm just gonna go out for a nice hike this morning. It's 20 past 6 here, mate. 20 past 6 in the morning. So if you're 12 hours, where are you? America? Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, I've got friends from Germany living out here. Go check the surf. Yeah, it's nice. It's Wednesday. Yeah, I'm in the US. Matt, what the age you were when you achieved this kind of lifestyle? 2 years ago, mate. 2 years ago. And like, yeah, 2 years ago. If you want your freedom, this is exactly what I do for work. I quite literally take people, have the relevant conversations, take what skill sets they have, teach them how to fucking earn money online with that fucking skill set so that they can live a little bit more free. And this is it, like, you don't have to, it depends what kind of life you want, you know? Thank you, bro. My life's quite cheap. Doesn't cost me a lot to do what I'm doing. I don't earn massive amounts of money, you know. I've got no desire to earn massive amounts of money. It all just depends what lifestyle you want. And this is it. We're in Bali, bro. We're in Indonesia. For me, I spent a long time chasing materials, and it's just not it's just not it. It's just not it. I'd much prefer just to have my peace now. And this, you know, being here in this. And you retire there with 150k. You'd probably have to invest some of that 150k, but I would say yes. So where I am now, like this whole area here, this is Tamagi. I live in what you could call a homestay. So I'll show you. So this one on the end here, that's mine. And then my neighbor is next door. And then just a couple more. So there's like 4 of us here. And then this little yoga hut. I'll see if it stays connected. It should stay connected, but I'll take you over here. Yeah, no homo taken, bro. No homo taken. My whole fucking vision in this world is to inspire men. Like, I don't give a fuck whether you hate me. I don't give a fuck whether you think my tattoos are shit. I don't stuff. If I can do these lives and I can 2 people's mindset, not 1, 2. Boom. This, guys and girls, like, we can quite literally, fuck it. Should we get in the pool? Yeah, we're getting in the fucking pool. I can't. Too pixelated. You're dumb. Thanks, James. Lagging. Let me change the Wi-Fi. Right, is that better? Hey guys. Dumb as a post. I know some pretty smart posts. Is that not better, no? I've just changed to... We good? It's like Minecraft. Okay, so this is 9 million IDR a month, okay? 9 million, which is the equivalent to about £450. That is your room, all of this space. Bearing in mind, my dog lives here as well. You got all of this space. You get your cleaning done twice a week. You get your bed changed twice a week. You get your laundry done once a week. You won't last 2 minutes in Newcastle. James, shut the fuck up, you sausage. I used to be in Newcastle all the time. What do you mean I won't last 2 minutes in Newcastle? Well, I've got boys in Newcastle right now. Yeah, fucking sausage. Yeah, so you're literally talking about £450 a month to live this. James 6858, sir, you are currently sat behind a keyboard on a screen giving somebody you don't know shit on the internet. And you still live at your mum's house, don't you? And no matter how much shit you try and give me, your life doesn't look like this, does it?
Fuck. You know, I grew up. I'm not where I want to be yet, guys. All right. Like I am not. There's no Sharia law here. It's not Muslim. It's Hindu. Like, don't get it twisted, guys. Like, I am not where I want to be in life right now. But I'm only 35 years old. I know I look a bit fucked. It's been a tough paper round. I'm not where I want to be yet. And I've still got time. And if I don't have time, then that's just how life was meant to be. So I'm not overly concerned about that either. But as long as I'm drawing oxygen, I can do better. I can do better by myself and I can do better by the people around me. I've made some fucking mistakes. We all make fucking mistakes. And yeah, I've made mistakes that I've been able to put right. I've made mistakes that I'll never be able to put right. But it's not about what the fuck you've done in the past, guys and girls. It's literally about what your steps are going to be today. And so every day I wake up, I will come on here. I will do these lives on a fucking daily basis because like I said to you, man, I don't give a fuck if there's 10 people inside this. I don't give a fuck if there's 700 people inside this. It makes no difference to me. Just having a fucking conversation, having some reality put in front of us where we all have the same fucking struggles. We all have the same fucking time on this planet. And all we can do is do our fucking best. That's literally it. That's all we got. That's literally all we got. Oh. Paul, I would much prefer to be living in the jungle than around a fucking person like you on the internet, kiddo. Yeah. Brittany, I agree with that. Islam, yeah, I agree. You can't speak without swearing. Oh, okay, Paul, you're in your 50s, aren't you? I think you probably still live at your mum's house as well. Okay, guys, girls, both, appreciate you all. If you haven't already, you know what we need to do. I will see you again tomorrow morning. Not as early, hopefully, because I'm hoping to get a bit more fucking sleep. But on a serious note, every single fucking person, just try and do the best you can do by yourself. Drink the fucking water, go for the run, do the exercise, do the fucking things, okay? Do the things, do the necessary shit, even the uncomfortable shit. Have an amazing day.